we'll zoom that in, and we'll move that out. Now I just need to wait for people to join. Let me get my laptop and I will paste the link to the server, and then I will begin once we actually get people. So we'll just give it about a minute or so. Alright, so yeah, we'll give it about a minute, another minute or so. Let's try to get... Oh, okay, we got somebody for the stream. Now we just gotta wait. Let me, I probably should have already prepared this in advance a lot better. Nothing. I'm just waiting for people to join the stream.
Okay, while you wait, I'll go get my headphones.
Alright, you do that, I guess. Let's see, we don't have any watchers right now, but we do have a like, so probably give it about another minute or so. So that, I know I keep saying that, but, this time it's actually going to be. Oh, man, this space is really crammed right now. Also, actually, let me grab something. Oh, wait, I need this. Alright, that should be everything. So I guess I'll wait for Jackson to come back, and then we'll get things started. Let me just adjust the camera real quick. Also, I might actually extend the backdrop just a little bit. Alright, that backdrop should be you know what, I'll just go ahead and just get started with that, Jackson. So, what is up, everyone? Welcome to another live stream. We're currently waiting for Jackson to get back. I don't know where he is right now, but he will be joining me for this stream. If we get other people, then cool. But right now it's just the two of us. So today we're going to be reviewing some new stuff that I've gotten recently. It's got a good mix of BE toys, media, and puppets. So I figured let's just show some of the stuff. Now, before we begin, there is one thing that I'm going to revisit before we do the other stuff. So you may remember in the last stream I did that I got a... Hang on, let me grab them. You may remember in the last stream that I reviewed these and that they weren't working. Well, Jack Cuts left a comment in the stream chat saying, "Oh, put some WD-40 in here and that should loosen it." So I tried that, and lo and behold, yeah, somehow it actually works. Here's the pink one right there. Now, unfortunately, the yellow one is actually broken. Like, this one just doesn't do anything. I mean, the seller, before they sold it to me, said that it wasn't working, so I'm not too upset about it, but hey, at least I got these two working. And then as for the computers, hang on. Yep, they all work. So, thank you, Jack Cuts, for helping me out with that. I'm glad that these actually work. I have clips of the suitcases. I need to get clips of these computers, but I have clips of the suitcases done. So, yeah, Jack Cuts, if you're watching this, thank you for that advice. I really appreciate it. But yeah, let's get on to the actual things. So first up, we're gonna start off with um, we're gonna actually do another thing that was kind of mentioned in the other review. So you also may remember from last stream, I tried to get the Gazoo from Bach, but I got scammed and was sent a one that wasn't even close. Well, I finally got the right one, sort of. Let me lower the camera just a bit. Alright, so yeah, this is technically the right one. I mean, it's not the blue one, or it's not blue on the bottom, but it's it. So yeah, after I got scammed on Amazon, I went right over to eBay, thanks to Cameron for sending me a link, and now I actually have the right one, basically. So that's good. Uh, oh, cool, Jackson's here. You didn't miss much. The only thing I showed so far was recapping the wind-ups that were broken originally.
Yeah, I got your stream on my uncle's TV, so I can watch while as I call. I have the sound muted so I can hear you.
Oh, alright then. Um, but yeah, this is technically the exact one. It's by Trophy Music Company, and actually, I have the box, but I need to get it. Let me get the box.
Matt Boy says, "This is Gazoo. Can you play something on that?" Duh, this is
I don't know how to play it, but I don't know. We'll see. But here's the box it came with. It is by Trophy Music Company, which I believe was credited for, I think, the melody harp or the guitar in Bach. I know they were credited for one of the instruments. I don't remember which one, but I know they were credited for something in Bach. Um, but yeah, there's that. It's funny because in the pictures they had the blue one listed, but I mean, I'm not gonna really complain because it is basically it. So I'm not gonna be like, hey, you scammed me, because you know what? I'll just take it because it's basically it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't care if it's the first signed version. It's the one box.
Yeah. So yes, that does mean technically I could do this, but the problem is I don't actually have something to stand it up or to stand the bird trumpet up because I don't know what they used. So it's just gonna, yeah, just do that. I mean, unless I was to like take the picture, unless I was to like hold it up as best as I could, and then take a picture right immediately after I remove my arm or something. So like if I was to bounce it like that, and then just immediately go like, and then do that, that might work, but I don't know. But yeah, not much to it. I don't know how to play this, so I'm sorry, but oh well. That's all we really care about. I mean, it wasn't even used anyway. Literally, it was just used as just a prop. So who cares anyway?
Wait, did you ever did you hum into the Gazoo? That's how Gazoos work.
Ah. Hmm. Oh, he just retracted his messages. He just retracted his messages. That's nice. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it at some point, but probably not on stream.
Yeah, I kind of I got scammed too with the Gazoo because I got a shell in one too, but with a different pattern with stars on it, and then I got the right one.
Yeah, that's kind of ironic that happened.
But we both got different designs. I didn't even show it. Maybe I'll show it someday, but I'm not going to show it right now because.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. But anyway, let's move on to some media before we move on to some of the other stuff. So we got two VHS tapes that I got from Mr. 10 for the soundtracks. These ones are kind of weird. So first up we have Bach 02 or like early 03 or something, but does anyone want to explain what happened here? Why is it like bleeding? Like what? And it's on like almost all the sides. Like it's not as bad right there, but then like huh? On the top and even on the inside. Like what happened? Like what happened? Like I don't understand. But anyway, here's the soundtrack. Now, I don't know what happened there. It like got printed onto that, so that's missing. I mean, it plays just fine. I tested it. It plays just fine, but yeah, I just don't know how that happened. Um I mean, the tape plays just fine. Here's the tape. The date is November 7th, 2002. But yeah, this is just really weird, honestly. I don't know what happened with it. Oh, whoa, don't. Okay. There we go. So I don't know what happened with this, but it's really weird. Alright, then the other one we have is just Van Gogh 02. It's nothing that special. Although, why is there no shadow on the boy's head, but all the letters do? Like, how does that happen? Because it's just fine on all the other sides. So I don't know. But yeah, it does have the soundtrack right here. It does have the rare Jim O'Pady. There's the thing. It also does have the coloring book as well, which I also tried. Oh, it's upside down. There's the tape. Date is October 16th, 2002. Whoops. Also, sometimes this happens. I push it in too much and then it opens the top. So yeah, I basically just got them for the soundtracks, but he just wanted to give me this VHSs anyway because he didn't know what to do with them. So whatever. I'm not going to complain.
Devin asked if he could join.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Devin.
Yeah, Devin.
Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, we're live right now in case you're wondering, Devin, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So we got two special guests. All right. Let's move on to another. This technically isn't with the VHS, but it does have. It's basically just a soundtrack.
What we're streaming about?
What?
Yeah, what we're streaming about.
Oh, I'm just showing some of the stuff I've gotten recently. It's not. You haven't missed too much. I've just shown some VHS tapes in the box Gazoo. But yeah. Anyway, moving on. We have. I don't know if I already showed this, but we have this.
Mikey Brentwood.
It is. I just cut my nails.
Oh yeah, I know.
All right.
Oh yeah.
All right, but anyway, this is the.
A person randomly asked me in the server if I was PE 2008. I just simply went, no. And they went, oh,
Nice.
Sorry.
Nice. But anyway, here is the. Yeah, this is the soundtrack right here. You would find that it's the little green one. You find this in some of the tapes like Neighborhood Animals, World Animals, McDonald, Noah, Da Vinci, I think Neptune, and that's about it, I think. The track list is kind of weird. It's Baby Einstein theme, Symphony Italian, Symphony New World, Flight of the Bumblebee, and Canon. So it's basically that the late 2002 Neighborhood Animals VHS has that weird sampler. This is basically it, and the Beethoven one is the music one.
Hello.
It's really weird, actually. I don't know why. Or I don't know much about these. I know there's like 6 of them out there because I know Van Gogh and Santa have their own exclusive ones, but yeah, these are just really weird, honestly. I don't know what to say about them, but I guess they're kind of cool. But yeah, I just don't know what I just don't know what else to say about it, honestly. But yeah, so that's pretty much the media for that. I do have the other soundtracks, but I think I might have shown them before. I have the World Animals and the Newton ones as well. But I'm not going to go too much detail in them because I don't have the tapes for them. I sold them to Cameron. Thanks again, Jack. That was really good advice. I also got that video camera working, the blue one. The pink one is just completely dead, but yeah. I did get this fixed though. I gave the yellow one to Cameron, remember?
Oh, I knew you gave him the telephone. No, that was
Yeah, I gave him the yellow video camera. Anyway, now we have the actual interesting things. So we have La BE toys. So let's start off with one that I had in the past, but I broke it, but I got a new one. We have the wind-up jumping parrot from World Animals. My old one broke, and I somehow managed to sell it, and I just got a new one right here. It does, obviously, it's in the box, because, there's a bunch of weird, there's a bunch of weird Taiwanese or Chinese stuff on it.
I think we should nickname Jackson the dictionary of manufacturers, because bro literally knows every manufacturer's name for every toy.
Oh, it's okay. That's just some random thing. I don't know what that's about.
That's not true. Manufacturers, I try to get like good.
Yeah.
Whatever. But anyway, here's the parrot right here.
You know a lot more than me,
Not much.
that's for sure.
Yeah. And it does come with the key. This one's a slightly different one than my other one came with, but it doesn't really matter too much.
Yeah, I have it too, but mine didn't get the box. I don't have the box anymore because it was wearing out, so I threw it away.
Yeah. But anyway, you just wind it up, and then you just zoom the camera out a bit, and then you basically do the world animals. Oh, okay. Well, hang on. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Also, I probably need to wind it up more. Hang on. Yeah, this one doesn't move around as much as my other one used to, but it still does the trick. But you have to, like, speed it up by a lot. You'd have to speed up the clip by a lot, because it's kind of slow. Also, this thing hops for, like, a very long time. Like, this thing can hop for, like, 3 straight minutes. It's crazy. Like, it's ridiculous how fast this thing actually moves. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, you can find a bunch of them on eBay, but, yeah.
I mean, it's more common than Space Explorer by the same company.
Yeah, pretty much.
Lexington, I think it's the same.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? I think it's done. I think it doesn't want to be showed anymore. It keeps falling over. But yeah, this thing goes on forever. Like, jeez. Yeah, this thing goes on forever. Like, look at this.
Is it just the surface?
No, or maybe, I don't know. I have no idea. I think they're just like this, but, yeah. Yeah, this thing just goes on forever. Jeez. It never dies off.
Never-ending wind-up toy.
Oh, okay, well, maybe it's done. Alright, you know what? I think that's enough showing that. I don't want it to keep going for a while. But, yeah, so I have a new one of those. Glad I have one again, and one that actually works. So yeah. Alright, next thing is kind of a surprise. A kind of surprise. I wasn't expecting this to show up. Why don't you do it for bird using try focus and think? What?
What do you mean by that? Let me check that guy's. Let me check on the guy's phone. Hold on.
Yeah, what the I don't know what that means.
Okay, this guy just has a clip. Okay, this guy has a ugly ass drawing gumball.
Oh. Okay. Anyway, let's just move on. So next thing we have, I was surprised it showed up on eBay. It is none other than the Little Naughty's lion. Yeah, I actually have a Little Naughty somehow. I was not expecting this to show up, especially with the tag right there. Yeah, Little Naughty's LeMays, Marley the lion, and it is from 1997, although I don't know, because this says 1998 on here. So I don't know which one it is, but, it's one of those years. Yeah, Little Naughty's by LeMays. It's nice that I have at least this one, because I know this one's, like, the more easier one to get of the 4 from BE. Because I know this one's, like, 5 points, whereas the rabbit and pig are, like, 6, and then obviously the penguin is, like, 9.
Cameron's favorite Lamont's toy.
But, yeah. I do have this. Yeah, speaking of Cameron, he has, like, 5 different variations of this. This one is just the standard beanbag one. I know his other ones are, like, have entirely different things about it. I don't know.
A bell?
I don't know what they are, honestly, and I don't really care. I'm gonna keep the tag on it for now, because I don't have the other 2. If I do end up getting the other 2, maybe I'll take it off so I can do something with them, but for now I'm keeping it on, because what all am I gonna use this for? Like, I don't really have anything for it. But it is a neat one to have. I am glad I have that one. The Little Naughties are kind of cool, I will admit. Let's see. Alright, next thing, we're gonna do something I got from Slava. There's actually a couple things I got from Slava. That'll be in this video. Let's start off with a kind of weird Kinetic. This thing, yeah, you don't see this as often.
Similar similar to the one that was in Lullaby Camp.
Yeah, it's basically spinning balls, but it's like straight and
Kingpin?
yeah, I don't know what to say about those stands. They're just like why? They're just so weird.
Kingpin
Um,
stands are weird.
but yeah, it's silver or it's supposed to be, but the problem is this is like very cheap. This is very cheaply made. So these white parts are actually the underlayer of the silver. The silver is literally just thrown on top of the white, and you can see that a lot of it's gone because it's just so cheap. And it's very flimsy. So, and yeah, like I said, this is just incredibly weird. Like, what is this? Like, I don't know how to explain this. It's just so weird. And they go in very weirdly, and there's these weird things on the base, and blah blah blah. There's just so many things wrong about it. But
Kingpin fork stands.
it was so weird. But I knew I had to get it because it was weird, and it is.
They're
Um,
called Kingpin fork stands.
This
yeah.
was not made by Golden Island or Carlisle, right?
No, this was made by King Ting. It doesn't have the box, but
Alrighty.
it's very obvious that it's King Ting. Um,
Yeah, because Cameron's Cosmos is by Kingpin.
yeah. Um,
Yes.
but yeah, it's definitely a weird one, but kind of cool to have. But yeah. Not much to say about it. Although you can also take these balls off. This just shows how cheaply they're made. Like there's a magnet right there, and you could just pop these off. You could swap them if you want. So you could do like Jagger's smiley face balls, where you could put the magnet right here instead of right here, and then it acts like this. Yeah, see that? See how fast that moves?
Okay, Genie says 360 degrees both.
And also it becomes off balance like that too. So let me go ahead and fix it.
Okay, Genie says 360 degrees both ways. I'm only
I think that's just the nature of these kinetics. They're able to propel themselves fully over.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, okay, thank you for telling me, Genie.
But yeah, very weird kinetic, but I'm glad I have it because it's weird.
Genie somehow became a new supporter ever since I first met him in Cameron Stream.
Huh, yeah. And pass back that. Alright, we have another Slava thing. This one is actually very cool. I actually just got this today, and I've been waiting for this for a while, but finally I have it, and I'm very close to completing all of them that are in the series. So next up we have, looks like a trunk, looks like an elephant. It's the elephant push puppet from Numbers Nursery. I got this from Slava. And yeah, I am very, very close to completing all the BE push puppets. Like, I just need 2 more now. I only need 2 more. I just need the hippo and whatever the lion is, which is kind of stupid, because, like, that lion, honestly, I just don't really know why they used that. Like, you could have used this, and that would have been so much better, because this is actually Petra. But no, they used the one-off bootleg one that we don't even know what it is. But yeah, but I do have the elephant. You can see it has the original Detoa sticker on it, which is kind of interesting, because, which also, it's kind of weird, because Jagger got his with that same sticker, but I don't think Slava would have found, I mean, unless just by pure chance he found this exact same, or found one with the exact same sticker right there. So this could be Jagger's original copy or something, but, it's very weird, but, yeah, it is kind of cool to see that there. But yeah, you gotta really push down on this one, unfortunately, because the other ones, you could just kind of just lightly push it and it'll move. I mean, this one, you can kind of do it, but you basically have to, like, really push to actually make it move around. So, this one might not be as easy to film, especially because the sticker, but whatever. But yeah, I am very close to completing. I'm very close to completing the push puppets, because actually I already have the zebra right there. So just put the hippo right next to it, and then we basically have all 3 right there. But I don't know when that's gonna happen. Hopefully it'll be at some point. But yeah, very cool to have it though, because these.
Then you would have all the push puppets for 3.
Yeah. Wait, no, I don't have the hippo.
No, I know. I'm saying then you would have all the.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean now. I see what you mean. Okay. Okay.
I gotta say, even though the hippo's more rare, it's not as cool as the other quick puppets. I think the bugs are my favorite, the ladybugs and bees are my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, I can probably see that. But...
I think the bumblebee ones are the coolest in my opinion.
Yeah, I guess they're kind of interesting.
Basically the same as the ladybugs, just the bees are on a flower and the ladybugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, now we have just a couple things left that we're going to review, and ironically, all of these things, or these last four things are puppets. So, two of them are Legends and Lore, and two of them are just regular puppets, but they're still cool nonetheless. So, we gotta move the camera back just a little bit, and I'm gonna move the lights back a bit too, so that, it's actually well lit. Oh, okay, maybe don't actually try that. Hang on. I gotta move the paper. The paper is falling to the ground. I gotta stretch it out more. Hang on. Let's push that back. Okay, I don't think that's gonna stay still. Hang on. What can I use to weigh it down? Or just okay, just stay right there. Okay, stay. All right. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, nope. Okay, this isn't gonna work. Hang on. We're having technical difficulties. Let me just, you know what? I'm just gonna roll it back up. Hang on. You know what? I'll just roll it up. We'll just do this. I don't care. I don't care. You get the point. All right, let's actually get on. Enough stalling and enough technical difficulties. Let's just get on with it. First one we have was seen in 2BE videos, except one was only during the credits, and is none other than the Danking Cow.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the Danking Cow. I'm kind of surprised that I got this. It showed up for actually cheap, because usually these things are like a ton of money. But this showed up for like 20 bucks. I'm like, you know what? You're never going to see a deal like this again. Especially since it has the tag right here. So, yeah, Dankin.
Cow, I think the cow's name is Millie.
Yeah, Millie Cow Puppet. Copyright 1987. Dankin. Product of Korea. It also came with this thing, which is kind of interesting, I guess. I don't really know what this is, but yeah, it's got a gold outline right there, which is, I guess, kind of cool. Um, but yeah, it's kind of weird. There's like a bunch of stuff inside of it, which is really weird. Like, there's what the inside looks like. It's definitely weird. But it is kind of cool nonetheless, though. Won't be able to use it as much though, because I don't do or I really don't do puppet shows as much. I mean, occasionally I will. Like, I know for Cameron's videos, which, by the way, um, I'm just gonna go ahead and self-promote it. Cameron is gonna be reposting his Neighborhood Animals remake. You may remember we tried to do that for the past several months, but Lasso Group just kept fucking us over. But we found a solution. We just have to break it up into two parts. So those will be premiering tonight. So be sure to be sure to keep a lookout on his channel for those. And yeah, just keep an eye out for those, and those will be premiering tonight. But yeah, cool puppet.
Before we, I just want to say, see that it's made in Korea, right?
Yeah, it is.
Me and Cameron are thinking that the baby drop puppet from Box is by Danking because it's made in Korea too.
I don't know. There's not really There's not really good ways to confirm that, but who knows?
But we don't really know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Sure, it's by Danking.
Yeah, we don't know, honestly. We'll probably never know, but we'll see. Alright, now we got the other one. This is actually a Wii School puppet, believe it or not. This is not BE, but it is Wii School. One of the only Wii School things I actually have. I think the only other thing that wasn't used for BE originally is that shilling tin top from Classical Toys. But this one's actually from one of the last videos. It's from WeSee. And it's not going to be much of a surprise, but let's go ahead and show it in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it is the Rupert Puppet Company sock puppet. Or I think that's what it is. I don't know, but Yeah, this showed up on eBay. And it was kind of cheap, so I just decided, you know what? Why not? This thing's kind of cool. It's very long. It's like as long as the DMP puppets. It's very interesting. Um, but yeah. Here's the tags on the inside. Um, so the puppet company from the UK. It is not handmade though, because it's made in China. Although it really does look like something that would be handmade. Um, I think it's because of the stock footage. We tried to replace the stock footage and like flip it, but that didn't do anything. So I think it's just because it was all one big video. They just blocked the whole video because of it. But we split it up into two parts and it worked last night. So yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, not. But yeah, kind of cool. There is some like paint missing from one of the eyes right there, but it's on the black part, so I could just use a Sharpie and just draw over it. But yeah, we got a little tie right there. But yeah, very cool.
I have the lipstick.
Yeah, I still need to get that one. Then I'll have both of the Weezy puppets, but
Yeah, I have, and then I have another one that's not from Wii School, just a random one, and it shares the same name as Jagger's dog.
huh, interesting. Um, but yeah, pretty cool. Wait a minute. What the?
I know. Oh, I was gonna mention the tongue.
What the heck?
All tongue sweet. I'm trying to mention that.
How am I just now finding that out? What the heck? There's a squeaker inside.
You should have found that out too, because I was thinking if you were your Disney background, I was trying to mention that the tongue squeak.
Okay, that is weird. Okay, that is definitely weird.
Yeah, because one time I squeaked by one of my puppets, and it attracted my dog.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, but yeah, that's basically all I really have to say about it. It's cool. I'm glad I have it because I don't have Wii School toys. I really should get more, but yeah. All right, now down to the last two. These are the Legends and Lore puppets, and you guys might actually crap your pants with this one, or with these. I mean, maybe not you, Jackson, but I mean, like people in the stream, are not gonna.
Doing a live stream right now.
Oh. Hey, Michael, I didn't hear you join. Oh, and he left. Never mind. All right, but anyway, get ready for these. Like I said, you guys might actually shit your pants with these, but let's find out. So hang on, hang on. I need to check something. Hang on. Okay, all right. Y'all ready for this? Let's do the first one. This first one's from Slava.
I know what it is, but like, I'm gonna let everyone else know.
All right, get ready. In 3, 2, 1, boom. The flamingo. You don't see this one as often. Yeah, I got this from Slava along with the elephant push puppet. And yeah, you don't see this as often. I know it was one of the last ones on the Legends of Lore website before they shut down.
Buddies or Legends and Lore?
It is Legends and Lore. I mean, it's basically both. But this one does say Scrub It Up Club right there. I mean, the tag's kind of hard to make out, but I did look at it. It does say Scrub It Up Club. It's very light. Like, it feels as light as my Pavlov. So it is kind of a risk using because I don't want it to start falling apart because it's actually holding up pretty well besides for like a tear right there, and this kind of starting to split up. But other than that, it's like still holding up. There's no other tears or anywhere or anything. The color does look slightly faded, but I mean that's kind of not really not too surprising because at this point basically all Legends and Lore puppets are gonna fade. Pretty much, but yeah, pretty cool one. I'm glad I have it. Definitely a rare one. I don't think anyone actually has it besides for like red box replicas or something.
Yep.
Um,
So stay tuned for because I actually have some orders. I think I ordered something from Slava, and
Huh.
don't even tell anyone. You'll find out what it is.
All right, yeah, I guess you'll have to find out. All right, then we have one more. This one, I mean, a bunch of the people in the community already know about this, but and like Jackson and Devin already know, but for the people who don't know, you all are gonna be shocked by this probably. So we saved the best one for last. Yeah, we saved the best one for last. Damn it, Jordan. All right, fine. It's Boss Bird. You ruined the surprise, Jordan. Thanks. But yeah, it's Boss Bird. I mean, it's not too much of a surprise. A lot of the community already knows about it because people leaked it into the official server. But yeah, this one I was definitely not expecting to show up at all because like this is definitely one of the rarest ones of them all. But yeah, it is legit. Like you might think this is a Redbox replica. Oh, tell me, is that Redbox right there?
No.
Yeah, no, that's Tub Buddies. That's legit. And it's like actually, it's quite interesting compared to the Flamingo. This actually feels like way more firmer and more sturdier than the other one. The Flamingo feels very light. This actually feels kind of thick, like it'll hold up for a while. But yeah, I was not expecting this. 'Cause yeah, when's the last time you've ever seen this besides for Reza Mansfield? Although obviously that's a decade-old name. And I forget the other person. There's somebody else who has this. It's like I forget their name. I don't know if it's like Baby Einstein Archives or Baby Einstein Files or something. Something along those lines. He has this too. Apparently that person got them from a seller who bought them off of Mark Burr. Um but yeah, I'm still impressed I actually have this because it's in perfect condition. There's no tears anywhere. It's still holding up, so I'm very impressed by this. I'm very impressed with how well it's held up. Yeah, it's an awesome puppet. I'm glad I have it, but
It has like the same design as the gun, but it's without the very top.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, definitely glad to have had that one. I'd say it was worth it. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely cool. Um, but yeah, I think that's I. Okay, well that's just your opinion.
That's just my opinion, though.
Right. But yeah, I think that's just gonna cover it all for now. I think that's pretty much everything I've gotten within the last few weeks. I have some more stuff coming in. Like I'm waiting for a package to come in from an enthusiast that's still been stuck in customs for a while. I don't know what's going on. But once it gets here, I will actually, unbox it and review it. Because obviously it'll be the first international package in several months. Last time I did one was like in March, I think, or something. Um, but yeah, so it's been a while. So it's about time that I get another one or do another one because I know Cameron is still doing his. But that's just because he has a lot of money.
Yeah, and always don't. And also, if y'all want to become a video, just join the Cameron server if you like.
Yeah, I'll post. If you want to join our server, I'll paste a link in the description after the premiere, and you can join in. So besides for that international stuff, I don't have much else planned for now. I'm kind of taking a step back a little bit. Like I'm not doing as much right now because it's just don't really have a ton to do right now. We're still working on other things with Cameron that we're trying to he's still wanting to bust out remix, so we're still figuring that out right now. Um, but other than that, I think that's gonna cover everything. What, Jackson?
Jordan, no offense, Jordan wants stuff, but you do realize that John is a minor himself, right?
You know what? There. But anyway, yeah, so I think that's going to cover it all for now. So I hope you all enjoyed this little review video. If you did, sure to give it a thumbs up. As always, remember to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure that you go follow Jackson and Devin. Do you have a YouTube channel?
He does. He's maybe on 10,008. You remember who we found to start finding out who that guy was? It's that guy.
Okay, yeah, so go subscribe to Jackson. He's VHS and DVD Lover 06, and then go subscribe to Devin, BE 2008. And with all that said, we will see you all in another video. So until then, peace.